Breathing is a vital and continuous process that sustains life by supplying oxygen to the body and removing carbon dioxide, a waste product of cellular metabolism. While we often take it for granted, breathing is carefully regulated by a complex interaction between the lungs, respiratory muscles, and the nervous system. Understanding how breathing rate is controlled helps us appreciate the precision and efficiency of the human body. The rate and depth of breathing, known as respiratory rate, can vary depending on activity, emotional state, and overall health. At rest, a healthy adult typically takes around 12 to 18 breaths per minute a day. During physical activity or exercise, this rate can increase significantly to meet the higher oxygen demands of the muscles and to remove carbon dioxide more efficiently. But what controls these changes? The answer lies in the intricate communication between the lungs and the nervous system. The respiratory centers in the brain, located primarily in the medulla oblongata and pons, play a central role in controlling breathing. The medulla oblongata contains the dorsal and ventral respiratory groups, which generate the basic rhythm of breathing. The dorsal respiratory group mainly controls inspiration, sending signals to the diaphragm and external intercostal muscles to contract. The ventral respiratory group becomes active during forceful breathing, such as during exercise, when additional muscles need to be recruited. The pons, particularly the pneumotaxic and apnostic centers, fine-tunes the rhythm and ensures smooth transitions between inhalation and exhalation. Breathing is also influenced by chemical changes in the blood. Chemoreceptors, located in the carotid arteries aorta, and the brain itself constantly monitor levels of carbon dioxide, oxygen, and hydrogen ions in the blood. Carbon dioxide levels are especially critical. When carbon dioxide concentration increases, it forms carbonic acid, which lowers blood pH. This change is detected by chemoreceptors, which send signals to the respiratory centers in the brain to increase the rate and depth of breathing. The result is faster and deeper breaths that remove excess carbon dioxide and restore pH balance. Conversely, if carbon dioxide levels are low, the brain signals a slower, shallower breathing pattern. Oxygen levels are also monitored, but the body is more sensitive to carbon dioxide changes. Only when oxygen levels drop significantly, such as at high altitudes or during respiratory illness, do the chemoreceptors trigger a noticeable increase in breathing rate. This ensures that the body maintains a constant supply of oxygen to vital organs, especially the brain and heart. Mechanically, the lungs play a key role in how breathing is carried out. Inhalation occurs when the diaphragm contracts and moves downward while the external intercostal muscles lift the ribs upward and outward. This increases the volume of the thoracic cavity, reducing the pressure inside the lungs and allowing air to flow in. Exhalation, at rest, is largely passive. The diaphragm relaxes and moves upward, the ribs move downward, and air is pushed out as the pressure inside the lungs rises. During forceful exhalation, however, internal intercostal and abdominal muscles actively push the air out more rapidly. The nervous system also integrates signals from stretch receptors in the lungs, known as pulmonary stretch receptors. These receptors detect the degree of lung expansion during inhalation. When the lungs expand too much, the stretch receptors send inhibitory signals to the respiratory centers in the brain, preventing overinflation and protecting delicate lung tissue. This feedback system is called the Hurring-Breuer reflex and is particularly important in newborns and during deep breathing. Other factors influence breathing rate as well. Emotional states such as stress, anxiety, or excitement can increase breathing rate through signals from the hypothalamus. Pain, fever, and certain medications can also alter the rhythm and depth of breathing. Additionally, physical exercise increases demand for oxygen and production of carbon dioxide, triggering both neural and chemical responses that adjust breathing rate to match metabolic needs. In summary, breathing rate and control are the result of a highly coordinated system involving the lungs, respiratory muscles, chemoreceptors, and brain centers. The body continuously monitors carbon dioxide, oxygen, and pH levels, integrating these signals to adjust the rate and depth of breathing. This ensures that oxygen delivery meets the needs of the body while removing carbon dioxide efficiently. Understanding these processes highlights the incredible precision of the human respiratory system and its interaction with the nervous system, allowing us to breathe effortlessly and maintain life under a variety of conditions.